Hey, what's up? It's Jacob over at Monkey Fab Garage. So I had a couple people that were, asking for a shop tour. So I figured I'd kind of show you around and see what all we got and where we use it and where everything's at. So the shop itself is a 30 by 50 by 16. So 16-foot sidewalls. I think the roof is 24, 25 foot high. The second floor is where we keep, predominantly that's where we keep all of the fittings and electrical and fabrication stuff, basically all of our machine parts and whatnot. Down here, it's more of our work area. This shelf up top there is all electrical, extra electrical components such as connectors and loom and heat shrink and things like that. Down here by my corner here, this is all back stock of wire and silicone and things like that. There's some extra junk on there I haven't got quite around to cleaning up yet, but we're about to change all these boxes out up top so all this matches and is uniformed and looks nice and is labeled and whatnot. So this is all TXL wire. We have to get some more 100-foot rolls. We don't currently have everything in 100-foot rolls, but we will soon. That's why I put this other shelf here. We'll probably do all of 18 gauge and 20 gauge in 100-foot rolls. I don't know if we'll quite do 16. And then your striped colors and whatnot. So our bandsaw, this is just, I don't even remember the brand of this bandsaw. It's like, they're pretty much all the same. All these are generally the same. This is a, 72 inch, right? A 7 by 12 inch. I think the blade is 72 inch, I think. I don't remember. I got a bunch of blades that we keep in, but anyway, bandsaw. We don't use water or any kind of cutting fluid on it. It generally makes a mess, but I try to vacuum it out every few days. Got the old Harbor Freight 8-inch bench grinder. This attachment, I've had a lot of people ask about this attachment. This attachment came from Amazon. You can find it. I think it's about $120. It's not perfect. Like, it took me a little bit of work to get it to line up on the top roller this well. I can get it a little better. I just quit messing with it. The infamous press from Harbor Freight. So it's in this location because we ran airline. I have to put the air hydraulic pump on it. I just haven't done it yet. So that's airlines. We have airlines here. We have airlines here, and we have airlines here. I'm probably going to drop another line. That's why this one here doesn't have a fitting in it, because I'm probably going to run this line through here and all the way there. So we'll have an airline over here, and we'll have an airline here at the weld station with one of those little coils. So our welding table made this is, I think this table is 5 foot by 30 inches. It's a little taller than most people, but it's because I'm kind of tall myself. The welding machine you're going to see me using here is an HTP inverting TIG 221. We got the cooler. I don't generally turn the cooler on. It's all hooked up, but I don't do a whole lot of welding, so that's just there. Then we got the Millermatic 211. That's a MIG machine. We got an old plasma machine, the old Eastwood plasma machine. I haven't bothered getting a new one yet. These are all the wastegate stubs that we sell in different variations. This is where we keep the hose from that we pull on a daily basis. So if you order hose, this is where it's coming from when we pull it daily. And then we have up top, we've got our back stock of hoses and things. So this is from here all the way to there is hoses, and then that little bit back there is extra silicone. So my tool, so eventually all of this is going to have doors on it. I just haven't got to it yet. This is all extra grinding disc and sandpaper and abrasive stuff, painting stuff. That's pretty much all that. Body hammers, yada yada yada. Random junk, and all, for the most part, random junk. Bags for rolling wire and welding crap and whatnot. So this is going to be the electrical station, which I haven't finished yet, unfortunately. But I got to put some pegboard on the wall because this whole shelf is nothing but crimpers, and I should probably go over the crimpers because people tend to like that. I need to go over that again. My soldering iron, the heat gun is over there on the floor because I was working on the cart. But your extra pins, so these are our extra pins. That's all of the welding filler rod that we sell. That's our board for when we have something important to write down. The bathroom. Yep, just a bathroom. The storeroom, which is supposed to be my office, but I haven't ever finished it yet or have a place to put all this stuff at the moment. So this is our extra boxes. It's where we keep all the back stock of boxes and stuff that we ship out daily. Back stock of shirts. Primarily all of the shirts are kept inside the trailer for when we go to events, and the trailer is kept inside the shop, so it makes it kind of convenient. This is supposed to be the storeroom, not my office, but it's full of stuff because I just haven't had time to organize it. But this is some more fabrication stuff. These are weld stubs and blow-off valve stubs and things like that. The air compressors in here. The air lines fed into the shop from here. And then if we take it upstairs, we got this, got the refrigerator, got that for Father's Day. Thank you to my amazing lady. I don't, there's absolutely nothing in here, I don't think. Yeah, there's 3 beers because I don't drink hardly ever. Some tire glue for RC cars in case anybody needs to do that. Some chocolate covered strawberries that my daughter left in here for since the 4th of July, I think. Yeah, it's now August 15th, 14th, so I've been in there for a little while. I gotta get on to her about that. This is a sink. It's supposed to be the shop sink. I haven't finished yet, but I gotta put the other piece of tile on the top, cut it out, mount the sink and stuff. And then underneath here for now, it's just a bunch of RC cars. There's RC car stuff. Not that anybody cares, but this is my daughter's nail studio. We made it in here so that she could have a place to make money and, you know, try to support her in her adventures. Upstairs, I haven't even come up here and turned on the lights yet. We'll turn on the lights first. How about that? All right, so upstairs, we kind of have this situated in a way that makes sense to me at least. Mike seems to be able to get around here pretty well, but this is all electrical stuff. So on this side, you have all of your fitting or all of your connectors, mainly the LS connectors and Deutsch connectors. On the bottom here are the sub harnesses that we make, and then down below is all of the expandable loom. On your left, you have your weather pack connectors, your Deutsch connectors, all of the tooling that we sell, expandable loom, and heat shrink. 100-foot rolls of heat shrink, intercooler kits, titanium. Mosey on down, there's your ring terminals, things like that, larger gauge wires. All of the heat shrink boots that you see are in these two bins. All of the Aegis products are in these two bins up here. And then this is the back stock of most connectors that are not on the shelf in the front of the shop that I'd mentioned. This is all Coyote connectors. These are the Holley screens. They don't go here. I just haven't found a place for them yet. So that's the Holley mounting bezels. Titanium beadlock bolts, titanium exhaust studs, and titanium 3/8 studs for the turbo flanges. These are all the electrical connector kits. So that pretty much wraps all that up. All of our fabricated flanges are here. And then here is where we start, like, predominantly with most of the other fabrication components. So titanium bends and pie cuts, all of your different turbo flanges are here, your Maven mounts, etc., etc. Blow-off valves, wastegates, all generations from VS. This is all V-band stuff for the most part. And this is all backstock of different fabrication components. So your cups, or I mean your cones, and then this is all of your billet flanges. These are the reducer V-band flanges and different configurations of V-bands. These are complete stainless V-bands. Up there is complete 50-50, so half and half V-bands. And these are aluminum V-bands. Then you got more flanges. These turbo compressor flanges, 7875 flanges. This whole shelf is all stainless steel weld-on bungs, backstock. Our filters, for fuel filters and filter cartridges. And then this is all the lines, AN fittings and things like that, ORB bungs, clamshell clamps, etc. So in the bottom is the backstock of all the lines and all of the fittings. So that's what's in the tubs. And then we pull it from all of these bins here. So this is all the stock that we pull from daily to fill all the orders. So we have to fill these up pretty regularly because they're pretty small, but this is the best way we could organize it in the size and space that we've got. But it does pretty well. It's pretty efficient. It's all labeled. We have a little cart that we roll around in here, and an iPad with a little scanny gun, so we can try to get all the orders correct. So we mount the iPad in this little cart here. Got our little scanny gun that we scan, and when you scan on the iPad, the line item will turn green. So, oh look, the label printer started working. That is very odd. I just bought another one because it wasn't working. This is the workstation. This is the desk where we process all the orders. Every morning when I fill the orders, they go on these two shelves, and then I'll check them here at the desk. I'll grab the boxes from up top, the paper to pack in there, and then the tape to tape them all up. So that's pretty much our whole operation for the most part. I'm supposed to put an AC up here, but I haven't done so yet. So instead I just mounted fans everywhere, and it works okay. It works okay. It's not completely miserable up here. It does get to around 82-ish in the heat of the summer upstairs, and downstairs it stays probably just below 80 in the heat of the day. So that's our little place in this world. It's our little hole that we hide in. You guys got any questions or need anything? Our belt sander. I guess I didn't show you the belt sander. So there's actually 220 ran in this wall. We got a 220 outlet here about every 6 feet. And then this was an old Harbor Freight belt sander. My buddy Jason over at Fearless Performance was going to throw it away. And, you know, we're cheap, so I'm like, don't throw it away. So I bought a 220 volt motor off of Amazon. And I didn't have to do anything other than change the bolt holes in the bottom. That's the factory pulley. That's the factory pulley. That's the factory belt. And she's gangster. She will take some shit down. We don't have any problems with you people stopping it. But yeah, that's us. We got the vise. You know, that's the whole shebang. So y'all check out Jagno Built. Check out Monkey Fab Garage. And, you know, help us support the people that support us. So appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all take it easy.